So like this week, as we just said, Yam was like the talk of the town. It was a cryptocurrency project that was built in 10 days, and all of a sudden it exploded in value in less than 24 hours. Over $500 million was locked up on the protocol. And I can show you a screen. Which was interesting is you can do you guys know what like yield farming is? Like you can deposit assets in specific liquidity pools and you can start earning basically Yam token. So were these 9 specific cryptocurrencies that were available on the Yam platform. Let me show you a screen. This is the Yam platform. I kind of like it. They put like a fun spin on the pool names, like Maker Range, Spartan Grounds, Ave Agriculture. But anyways, these 9 specific, actually it's 7 specific: Maker, Synthetics, Lend, Compound. This is Ethereum, just wrapped Ethereum, Wi-Fi, and Link. They all just exploded in value during the early part of the week because everyone was just trying to buy up these tokens to deposit it in these pools to start earning Yam token, which was at the time, if you guys can see my screen over here, was it was a little bit higher. It was around like $135, and then it crashed pretty hard once they found the bug, all the way down to, I think it's trading at 68 cents right now. So it was like a 99% drop. So what's interesting about Yam is it's a new type of, I don't know if you guys know about Ampleforth. It's a new type of stablecoin. So like it's a new iteration on stablecoins, even though it was trading at $130, which is kind of funny. So stablecoins are traditionally pegged to an asset like a US dollar. But with these types of stablecoins, there's something called a rebase, which is, so they have a target value, which Yam was supposed to equal $1. And they have, every 12 hours, they have something that's called a rebase, which is an expansion or a contraction of the money supply to try to equal $1. So since Yam was at $135, every 12 hours there was a rebase. So people kept getting more Yam token because it kept expanding. So people kept getting more Yam token, which got people even more excited. And yeah, it was just a frenzy. And when it trades below $1, then they start burning Yam tokens, so your Yam token value goes down. So it's interesting. It's a new type of, stablecoin. Obviously, it's not that stable right now, but it's an experiment.
So Jacob, Can you talk about what happened when this bug was discovered? Briefly, what the bug was, and then I heard some talks like we need 60% of governance token holders to pledge their token so that we can make the correction in the code, or else Yam's going to die. And it looked like Yam died. So like they didn't get it.
Yeah.
They didn't get the number of people. Can you kind of like unpack that a little bit?
Yeah. So I was saying it was like an iteration on a stable coin. So it's like similar to Ampleforth with the rebase, but it's also got like some Wi-Fi components, which is like, it's a governance token too. So basically the bug was in the rebase. So, and like during the next 12 hours when it was about to rebase, there was going to be, it's called Curve token. It was going to be locked up in a liquidity pool, and people weren't going to be able to get the Curve token. So basically anyone who deposited wouldn't be able to withdraw, and they would have lost a lot of money. And so it's also a governance token too. So they needed 60% of the token holders to vote to save the protocol, basically. So they were trying to gather people. So they created like a governance proposal to try to save the protocol, and they were trying to gather people to delegate their Yam to them so they could save the protocol. But there was another bug. There was another bug on top of that just basically fried the protocol, and the people that deposited their Y curve into the liquidity pool, it's basically like gone, like they can't get it back. So some people lost a lot of money, but we luckily didn't. So
That's because you're a foresight that you didn't really feel like you had 100% clarity into the
Mhm.
processes that were at work behind EM. So discretion, always the greater part of valor, especially when managing money, especially when managing other people's money.